Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Virgos out there for November 15th to the 21st. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. Pisces, I believe. Aquarius, I know. Solar eclipse revolution. So I feel for you, Virgo, you're ready to shake things up. You're ready to make some changes in your life. And that is such a beautiful energy to be in, because a lot of times, you know, we can wait for like things to get so bad that we then are forced to change them. But with what I see with you, Virgo, it's completely different. You're very much aware of what needs to change. You know that you could change it. And you know that the decisions that you do today will help you tomorrow. You are in a space where you are mostly focused on having a peace of mind. Maybe for a while, Virgo, you didn't have that. But it's through the time of being away from people. Maybe, Virgo, you haven't really been going out as much. You mostly sit to yourself, and you really had time to think about some things. And you really see what needs to change, what's okay to stay, and certain things where you're just, I don't know yet. But I feel, Virgo, you are in a very short place still nonetheless. And with the Aquarius, I know you are starting to also trust more of your own decisions. Maybe in the past, Virgo, you look back and it's kind of like, my decisions in the past, you know, and sometimes Virgos can definitely like beat themselves apart. Like, you guys can really do a number on yourselves, where if you guys make a mistake, you guys will think about that mistake over and over. You know, like, dang. But the universe is saying, like, Virgo, be mindful not to be so hard on yourself. You know, you did what you felt was best at the time, and that's okay. You know better now, and that's all that matters. Pisces, I believe. See, believing that the universe is on your side, that all things work together. And also, Virgo, knowing that things are going into a more stabilized place. That's a big one too. Maybe through you making decisions to cut people, places, and things out your life. Some of them was hard, of course. Some of them, you know, because the justice with the sword is at the bottom. For some, you felt still kind of about. But at the end of the day, it's knowing that you're doing what's best for you. Any situations that either bring the worst out of you. Being around people where you just feel you ain't crap. You know? Or people who don't appreciate you how you deserve. We have Page of Swords. The Star. Virgo, the universe wants you to believe that no matter what you went through, you can always have a renewal. The thing about you, Virgo, is the universe, I really get a big theme of being too critical with yourself. For some of you, you are very critical where it really affects your self-esteem. For some, it could be very crippling. And for some, it may lead to procrastination. Now, this is, I am a Virgo third house. So I think like a Virgo, and I analyze things like a Virgo. And that procrastination, that was me. When I would just try to have everything so it to the point that I don't do it at all. you know, and then it prolongs, and then I'm stressed out because I prolonged it, and it's being too critical. So I completely get that struggle. I do. And it's a struggle that it's not easy to break out of. It's like you kind of got to will yourself in. That's one thing I had to learn recently. Will it in, Jazz. Will it in. You know, you're being too critical on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. So much so you're not motivated. That's some real stuff. So Virgo, just be mindful of that. Aquarius, I know. We had the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. The universe wants you to know, maybe for some you had projects that you just, I don't want to say gave up on, but kind of took a pause on. The universe is saying it's time to get back to those projects. You know, things that's on your heart. Maybe Virgo, for some, if you want to start your own business. And then you go in your mind, like, what people buy it, what, you know, and what this and what that and this and that. And then you get so wrapped up in thinking about that it doesn't get off the ground. And I understand that. It's when you procrastinate on it because you think so much about it. And that's a real struggle. I just think about that honestly. I just learned that really about myself recently. That's what contributed to a lot of why I wasn't feeling motivated, even in terms of YouTube. I was too focusing on looking at the analytics, you know, looking at this and looking at that, and then looking at how things my channel was doing before, and then I was like, and then I find myself in the space where I didn't even want to do it. I didn't even feel motivated to do it because I defeated myself. I thought so much about it that I just didn't go with my emotions of doing it. So Virgo, whatever you have your heart or your mind on, you could definitely pick that up. And if you do have like a creative project or a business, whatever makes you happy, you could do it, Virgo. I just really feel for some it's a heavy theme of being overly critical. Very. 8 of Pentacles. Virgo, let me tell you something. You got justice here twice. And this is the universe with the sword in the hand. For some, the universe is waiting for some Virgos just to make the first step. For some, it's just kind of been sitting there. They see you, this is especially true for those with creative projects or businesses they want to get off the ground. It's like, they see you getting the information. They see you feeling inspired, but it's that criticalness of it. That it doesn't get off the ground. It's like, you start to feel overwhelmed. Or maybe you say, well, I'll get back to it another time, you know, like, and then you find yourself, you still didn't get back to it. But if that's an issue for you, Virgo, it's okay. It's something that I still had to work on too, so you're definitely not alone. Let's see. Justice. Yeah, the universe wants you to take it one step at a time. Because some Virgos got some great ideas that they could really get off the ground. And whatever vision you have, you can make it come to pass. But it's how you kind of beat yourself down is the issue. And even if you aren't starting a business or a creative project, this could be in terms of anything else you want to do with your life, Virgo. For some, you could really have a crippling case of just heavy criticism. I know. It makes you feel like you don't want to do nothing. When you done tore yourself up and down, it's not good enough. It's not this, it's not that you lose the passion that you have for it. And you kind of talk yourself out of even doing it. I feel for some Virgos, you may not have realized how you sometimes talk yourself out of something that you really want. Scorpio. Not Scorpio. I meant solar eclipse. But with Scorpio season, if that is an issue, this is a great time to work on that. Honestly, it is. Scorpio is a great time to deal with things that are hidden, things that hold us back. And then we find that willpower. And then that leads into Sagittarius season, where we feel optimism, we feel inspired. And that's why I love that Scorpio season comes before Sagittarius season, because we do need that deep reflection. We do need that shadow work before we can jump into new beginnings and go into Jupiter energy. It's important that we have Pluto energy. So I feel this energy is helping many of us do shadow work on ourselves. You know, what hold us back. Solar eclipse. Page of Cups. Let me see. Why is the Page of Cups here? See what I'm saying, Virgo? The universe is saying, whatever you put your offers to, even if it's just a page, it can grow into the 10 of Pentacles. For some, you're looking to be like a part of a community. You know, maybe you don't really go out places, Virgo. The universe is saying for some Virgos, it's time to go out and meet people. For some, you sit in your house too much. I get that for a very specific message. Some of you guys, the people that you meet are in places where you don't go. You know, what are your interests? What are your hobbies? Where you can honestly join a part of a community. That's for some. You have become a bit too isolated. That's for a slim amount of Virgos. The universe wants you to kind of get out there and live life again. For some of you guys, you got the hermit down packed, but now it's time to get out of the hermit. It's time to, you know, meet other people and build bonds with people. But for some, is you leaving your house. 10 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords. It's that mind. I knew it. For some Virgos, that mind of stressing. 2 here. And for those going back to when to start a creative project or businesses, dropping your offer makes you, stressed out. 9 of Swords. You feel your hands are tied. 9 of Swords. But the universe is saying it's time to dead that. It's to know that, Virgo, you're very much capable. And what's holding some of you back is feeling that you're not. And the universe is saying you guys are ready. Huh. Let's see. What are final messages for Virgo? Nothing will come out this situation and conclusions are within reach. Expect powerful change, yeah. Look, prosperity lies ahead. The universe is saying if you know you have, but if you know you're prone to overthinking and being critical, for some, maybe your procrastination is led by overthinking. It took me to really, probably this year really, to really see how is my mind. Especially like I said, I'm a Virgo 3rd house. So I think like a Virgo. Then stuff gotta be, and then I don't feel, the universe is saying just, when you get those thoughts, it's to let them pass. And to know that it's going to take work because those thoughts will pop up, but gain conclusions from it. If you know this is what you want to do, the universe is saying give yourself a chance. You know, expect powerful change. For some, the universe gets sad that you guys can really beat yourselves up a lot because you're truly amazing people. So, Virgos, I hope you guys appreciate this video and I'll catch you guys later.